Hello and howdy everyone. Future Spook here to talk about this video and why it's so weird. So this was supposed to be session 2 of My Friendly Neighborhood, the Resident Evil style Sesame Street game that I started playing a few weeks back. The easiest and most straightforward way to say it is OBS for the past few weeks had completely shit the bed on me. That on top of the fact that I've been sick lately has made videos kind of hard to get out, so I do apologize for that in advance. But essentially what happened was I was feeling kind of shitty. I had a viral infection. I still kind of have it, if you can tell from the deepness of my voice and my shenanigans going on, if I have to cough or such. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Long story short, wasn't feeling good. Decided to use the VTuber avatar we have. So we have a VTuber avatar that I break out on days where I'm not really feeling like being on camera. And we decided we were going to play some My Friendly Neighborhood. We played for about an hour, and then I noticed, or really it was brought to my attention thanks to one of our lovely viewers, we were having a bit of a bit rate problem. You can actually see me on camera right now. I went on for a little bit just to show our kitten Aggie, and then I turned the VTuber model back on and reconnect it. But for some reason our bitrate completely tanked the entirety of the stream. Essentially, I normally set us at like a bitrate of about 6,000 to 6,500, so people can watch either in 1080 or 720 with no problem. But for some reason it decided it wanted to only do about, at best, maybe 1400 for a bit rate. So the entire time the audio and the video footage was actually fine, which was surprising enough, but the audio was completely desynced, completely acting up. It was sped up, it was choppy, it was horrible in quality. I personally did not feel comfortable uploading it as that, so this is why we're doing this, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap of what we did. But essentially this is me trying to figure out why my emotes aren't working with the VTuber model. For some reason, that was another thing. The Wisp model has some very basic emotes like sweating, blushing, stuff like that, but for some reason they were not working. I'm actually going to have to get in contact with my VTuber person soon and see what's going on with that, if they could tell me. But on top of that, we finally get back in. Now, as of the last session, we got to the sewer system and we started exploring. I had just found a map, and we were now exploring the inside of the sewer system, getting through as best we can, clearing out stuff, finding a candy bar. This is where it gets a little silly, because we end up going to the stage where we get to meet the lovely friend of the Muppets, the plumber, Ray is his name. We turn the lights on so we could see Ray. He's like, oh god, and he hides in the vent. We proceed to rob him of all his goodies and steal his fuse box, and then have this weird moment where we just walk up to go shoot this Norman, and Norman just explodes into infinite Normans, and it really sucks. There was a fun moment. You can actually see right here, and then us solving this fun math problem of the symbols equal a certain number, and you're trying to get the clocks to line up. But it really sucks. There was a fun moment because one of the Norman models clipped out of existence, and you would occasionally see his legs flail up from out of bounds. And it honestly sucks that this, and we also had another issue recently with Baldur's Gate 3, which will probably be going up sooner than this, that honestly has really, in a polite way to put it, soured my mood when it comes to doing certain things. So I do apologize for the shenanigans involved. But we solve the puzzle, we continue forward, we're trying to clear the map as I go, and we learn that Ray can be shot away to scare him off. We go in here trying to see if we can figure out what areas I have missed. Essentially trying to do a quick, okay, let's look at our options. What are our pathways here? So we go in here, find the bathroom filled with goodies of random quality, try to read the We Fix It poster board, but I kind of got bored after a few seconds of reading it. We walk through looking at other stuff, exploring, just trying to hanging out. We actually pick up, we picked that up towards the end of last stream. We picked up the Novelist, which is actually a really powerful shotgun. It's pretty good for a shot as far as the shotgun goes. But we continue going through. We're essentially trying to find a way to get into that other section. The other section, and make sure I didn't miss anything before I continue forward into the sewer system on the east side. I wanted to essentially go through, clean up, see what's going on. We then find this script for one of the episodes involving Ray's workshop. He ends up having some issues with his plumbing. We help him figure it out, or the characters help him figure it out. We go through this tunnel system, which leads us into the next section. Which, if I remember right from watching people play the demo, this is around where the demo ended when it first came out. Let's see. We continue to go through. I stop for a sec to look at the map and see where we're going. This essentially was some kind of weird basement option. We go through this little maze of areas trying to see what mystery item I'm missing. We look for a minute to see where this boat was going to take us. Take the boat, end up having a nice little shortcut getting back to this area with a heal station if needed. So we take the boat back after we obviously loot the place clean. Let's see. What do? We keep exploring, keep looking around, trying to see what's going on. I didn't want to go a certain direction because I had a vague idea of what was going on that way. I think I couldn't get in there because I didn't have a thing. I didn't have the green triangle key. So we ended up going like, well, I'm just going to keep exploring. I'm going to look around, see what I could find. Another situation with the green triangle key. And then we proceed to kind of just go, okay, well, where's this thing? I end up having to try and find a way to find the fuses, which was actually this was probably the longest and most inconvenient situation of I needed to find fuses and I could not find them. And the reason I couldn't find them was because I was blind. I did not think to actually look. I didn't think to actually look like a foot to the left of me. Yeah, this is where I find out I need that's Ray's lair, and that's where I need to go I need the green triangle key. So I'm essentially running around trying to find the 4 fuses and the key. The key kinda, both of which are literally like a foot to the left of the fuse box we were at a moment ago. If I recall correctly, this is about we are coming up on the section where this is essentially about the section where Hellhound, our viewer, comes in, and this is actually where the recording stops. Hellhound, our viewer, comes in and is like, "Hey, Spook, by the way, your thing's messing up. We don't know what's going on with that." So I'm essentially taking a look at it, trying to figure it out. Can't figure it out. Go, okay, well, I need to reset the stream, I guess. And then I go to stream for another maybe like 6 minutes and then go, well, you know what? The mood's kind of ruined. I don't really feel like streaming anymore for today, so we're just going to call it here. So essentially, that's it. We do find other stuff, and there is a session 3 that is going to be coming out right after this. You will have to forgive me for the shenanigans of this session 2, and of course for Baldur's Gate session 1. There's been a lot of shenanigans going on lately with OBS, and I'm about to break it down and rebuild it from scratch, so hopefully that'll solve all my problems. If not, thank you guys so much for joining us and for still supporting the streams and the views. If you guys want to see more of specific content, please let me know in the comment section below of any of my videos. I read all my comments, I really do, even if it's someone just saying prosum for some reason, because I still don't completely understand what that is, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You've been a wonderful audience. Stay safe out there, stay spooky, and yeah, keep going.